even a Brahma
Sapa.
Sapa, okay, Shapa,
Shapa.
or cursed by a Brahmana, which cannot be overcome by any other means, can be overcome by Bhakti Yoga. One can practice Bhakti Yoga in many rasas. There are 12 rasas, 5 primary and 7 secondary. The 5 primary rasas constitute direct Bhakti Yoga, but although the 7 secondary rasas are indirect, they are also counted within Bhakti Yoga if they are used in the service of the Lord. In other words, Bhakti Yoga is all inclusive. If one somehow or other becomes attached to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he becomes engaged in Bhakti Yoga as described in Srimad Bhagavatam 10.29.15. But Bhakti Yoga is so powerful that both demigods and asuras can derive its benefits if they always think of the personality of Godhead. The basic principle of Bhakti Yoga is to think of the Supreme Lord always. In the material planets, there are different grades of sinful activities, of which disrespecting a Brahmana or a Vaishnava is the most sinful. Here it is clearly stated that one can overcome even that grave sin simply by thinking of Vishnu, not even favorably but in anger. Thus, even if those who are not devotees always think of Vishnu, they become free from all sinful activities. Krishna consciousness is the highest form of thought. Lord Vishnu is thought of in this age by chanting Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
From the statements of the Bhagavatam, it appears that if one thinks of Krishna even as an enemy, that particular qualification, thinking of Vishnu or Krishna, cleanses one of all sins.
Okay, let's stop here. Yes.
Just quick question.
Yeah.
Here it's mentioned Bhakti Yoga thinking
Mm.
as Krishna as an enemy. But
Mm.
in Nectar of Devotion we find that.
Yeah, but the principle is there. But our acharyas are saying that we should not use that principle because it's not so easy to use. Here, the Lord Himself is actually benedicting them that they can actually think of the Lord in anger. Otherwise, it's not so easy. Unfavorable, constant thought of Krishna is not so easy.
But it is qualified as Bhakti.
Yes, it's qualified as well. But it's not pure bhakti.
Yeah, of course, but it is. Okay. So whatever thought of
The Lord is bona fide, but it's not easy to do it. Here the Lord Himself is giving them the benediction that you can think of me in anger. Otherwise it's not easy to do it. Because when one becomes angry, he can forget his own self. Where is the question of remembering the Lord? So that's why our acharyas is saying that we should not try to perform bhakti yoga or try to perform bhakti unfavorably. It's not possible to perform bhakti unfavorably. The moment we become unfavorable, then bhakti also will go.
because for general case, if you start to act or think unfavorably, that means you will also do offenses.
You will do offenses plus bhakti itself will go. It will not stay. It's not like we have that benediction of the Lord where we can still think of the Lord unfavorably. The moment we start thinking unfavorably, then the whole bhakti will also get destroyed. It is so easy to get distracted and bhakti will simply go.
Only by Lord's benediction.
It's very difficult otherwise.
Because Mayavadi, for example, they think upon the form and then.
But they are thinking that form is just a maya, no, it's not existing.
The demons may have also this understanding.
But they're like all of them are constantly thinking that Krishna is existing, but they can kill him. They are not thinking that Krishna is Maya.
See, if Krishna can be killed, then he is material, no?
Yeah, but they are thinking Krishna is existing. Mayavadis say that Krishna is not existing. They are thinking that it doesn't exist. It's just imagination. But demons are not thinking that it is imagination. And most of the demons accept time factor as supreme. Most of them accept time factor as supreme. Even we can see that Hiranyakashipu also tells his family when Hiranyaksha dies, he said, oh, it's all time factor. So they are accepting Krishna in one form or other. Mayavadi said the entire thing is just gone, finished. Jagat Mithya. Means that everything is illusion. Time factor is illusion, Krishna's form is illusion, everything is illusion. There's no acceptance of Krishna in any form. Okay, so it looks like we will